Hey guys, thank you so much for tuning into this video. Guys, we have a great video planned out for you today. We have an exclusive interview with the notorious one, Conor McGregor. And for the rest of the video, guys, we're going to talk about the possibilities of what could happen when Conor McGregor faces Donald Cerrone. Hope you enjoy it.
Here we are with Seco Splash Sports Logic channel with our first big interview with the one and only Conor the Notorious McGregor. Conor, I just want to say thank you for doing this for us here, our first big interview. We'd like to say thank you for that.
You know, anytime.
And how you been lately? This world hasn't seen you in a few months.
You know, I've taken some time off and, just spending some more time with my family, my little boy, getting to spend some quality time with him, and then I come here this week, and then I hear Donald Dumbboy Cerrone over here talking noise, saying he could beat me in the octagon. I love to fight. I was born to fight. This is what I do, and I love doing it, and I'll definitely do it and succeed against Conor.
Well, let's talk about a little bit about that. Is that a serious threat to you, Donald?
He's never touched a belt in his life, and he never will. And he wants to fight me, the greatest fighter in the world.
He's just coming off a great head kick knockout of Hernandez.
Who the heck is that? No one's ever heard of him. What? What the heck is he talking about?
Well, Conor.
He's a no-name fighter, and he's calling out the best.
Conor, a lot of people are giving you flack still for your last defeat against Nurmagomedov, and I mean, a lot of people know that you didn't go in with the right mindset. You actually tried to go wrestle a top-notch wrestler and kind of moved away from what you do best.
You know, as always, I always learn from my mistakes. I never make the same mistake twice, and I won't do it again. And so Khabib, I will fight him eventually.
Oh.
But since Cerrone's trying to get a little big-headed over here, I guess we'll do it with Cerrone then.
It sounds good. You think that? I mean, are you going to agree to that fight?
I agree to it 100%. I'd love to fight Conor. He's a great fighter, but I feel like I'm the better fighter, especially right now. I'm on a roll, and I've just been unstoppable lately. I'm 35 years old. I can't wait to fight him, get another fight night bonus, and get on my jet ski and ride my horses in my land and have a good time.
So we're actually going to see that in the near future?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, that's exciting.
As always, predict first round knockout.
Really?
He's too stiff. Too stiff.
He's a seasoned veteran.
No movement. Precision beats power. Timing beats speed. I've said it my whole career.
Yeah. Well, I don't think anybody's going to argue with you there, Conor. You've done some great things in the octagon, from the fastest knockout or one of the fastest knockouts to all the great things.
The fastest knockout in championship bout history.
You're right. In champion, it is the fastest.
Faster than Henry Cejudo just did against T.J. Dillashaw.
Oh, can you? There's a lot going on.
They're wee little fellows, They're wee. They're little.
All this
They're
stuff.
small.
Can I ask you a question? Conor, can I ask you a question? Did you see the fight?
Yes, I saw the fight.
Okay, it's going viral. All the excuses that Dillashaw is doing. Can you give us your take on that fight?
They're just little. He's a snake in the grass. I called it from the beginning. That's all he's going to turn his back. And Bam Bam Dwayne Ludwig over there is going to get his back turned on. He's going to leave. I'm telling you, he's going to leave it. He's a snake in the grass. And Henry Cejudo, that big old head over there, can't even hold on to his piece of gold. Or his belt.
Mystic Mac, I don't think anybody will argue with you also. You've almost called everything you've done, so I'm just...
And I'll call it again. I'm telling you, Cerrone will have no chance.
He's a seasoned veteran.
A seasoned veteran with no belt. I've had belts. In fact, I'm the OG double champ. The first ever to the first ever to have two belts simultaneously.
Yeah. I mean, you've been in conversations for one of the greatest of all time. Where do you think you have
I am the UFC. I run the UFC. I may not have the belt right now, but I will get the belt back. Without me, this whole ship sinks.
You are one of the guys that is able to win 3. Will you go for that third belt at 170?
Tyron Woodley's a joke. I'll bounce his head off the canvas and won.
Well, Conor, So I'm gonna just go back to the fight. So what is your actual what is your actual prediction against Cerrone?
Like I said earlier, he's gotten his guts spilled by a bull. Now he's going to get his guts spilled by an Irishman come later this year in the first round. Conor, you're next. You're next on the kill count.
Wow. Not to go off subject, but I like your suit. It's pretty nice.
You know, and a whole army died making this suit, you know. It's made from the finest, it's lion skin. It's hard to come by, you know. And yeah, a lot of people died making this, you know. Shout out to them, to those lives that died in the process of this suit, but it looks darn good on me.
Wow. And another thing, as we finish up here, congratulations on your second child. I mean, you're really producing a factory that, I mean, not to be, I don't want to, you know, I'm just saying, you know, you and your girlfriend D, y'all.
Stay in your lane. You know, I take pride in my kids, my family, and they're going to be great young men. I know that, and going to raise them well.
Okay, well, we're here at Cinco Splash. We want to really thank you, man, for your time. We know your time is very important. And is there any words you'd like to say out there to your fans, first of all, to close this thing out? You know, they're still with you. They're saying that you fought the wrong fight last time, or you would have been a victor. We're going to close this with your last words to your fans.
You know, I'll be back. I'm already back. The king is back! What's going on, guys? I'm CG, this is my brother Diego. We are Cinco Splash. Today we're going to be talking about one of the biggest fights of 2019 that could possibly come. Conor, the notorious one, McGregor, versus Donald Cowboy Cerrone. What a heck of a fight. I want to see that fight. Diego wants to see that fight. We know the fans and you guys out there want to see that fight. So we're just going to talk about it for a little bit. Diego, what are your thoughts about this wonderful fight?
Cerrone has been on a roll. He's picked up 2 big wins against Mike Perry and Alexander Hernandez. And McGregor's been on downfall.
Yeah, you know, two past losses. If you want to count that Mayweather one, which was a loss to Khabib Nurmagomedov, which it's in the back of everyone's minds. You know, 2 losses. You know, oh man, he lost that one fight. This could be the fight that puts McGregor back on the map and puts Cerrone into title contention.
Yeah, pretty much.
And this could be Cerrone's last title run. You know, he's 35, so. You know, he's only going to have so much more left in the tank, but with a guy like as dangerous as Cerrone, he's going to be able to do things throughout his career.
Yeah. Cerrone's a double threat guy.
Yeah, ground. He has 17 submissions and 9 knockouts. The leader, by the way, in UFC finishes in most wins in UFC history, which is crazy. I mean, he's never won a belt. He's not a champion, and he has those amazing stats. It's unbelievable. He's a great fighter, but I think once he gets his belt, he'll solidify him as one of the best.
Yeah. You know, this is a dangerous fight for Cerrone and McGregor. McGregor has won 18 fights by knockout, and Cerrone has won fights by KO and submissions. To put in perspective, 9 KO.
But here's the exciting thing. The exciting thing is now, I believe in this fight we'll be able to see Conor McGregor do his thing.
Yeah.
He'll be able to stand up, because I personally think that. I don't think Cerrone's going to try to go to the ground at all. I think he wants to beat McGregor standing up to prove a point. And I think Conor McGregor's going to flourish off of that. I'm not saying he's going to win, but I'm saying that Conor McGregor's going to have his chance to show up and show out with striking, and I think that's going to be a big advantage for him, because I really don't think Cerrone's going to try.
Okay, what about the stamina? You got to remember about the stamina.
You know, Conor showed that in his last fight. His stamina was a little bit better when he fought Khabib. He just didn't take the right approach to the fight. You know,
guys, everybody knows this. If you would have focused like 95% striking the whole entire camp, because he focused 80% wrestling against Khabib, he could have went in there, did his thing, and maybe possibly got the knockout.
I agree. And I don't think it's gonna. People say his jiu-jitsu grappling's not bad, and Cerrone's not a grappler. I mean, let's just be honest.
But his jiu-jitsu
is pretty good, and but I don't think it's something to be worried about for Conor, because I think he's going to be able to succeed on standing up, and I don't think it's going to be that big of a problem to worry about. You know, he's got 50% striking defense, and he's at 49% striking accuracy, which doesn't sound great, But considering a striker's throwing a lot of shots, so that's pretty good for somebody who throws a lot of shots.
It's basically 50% of the strikes landing.
So those two he's gonna hit one. Cerrone on the other hand is a great striker too, about the same. Striking accuracy was 48%. Guys, it's a great fight. Comment down below. Who do you think will be the winner of that fight? What do you think could possibly happen in that fight, or what do you think is going to happen if it does happen? But Cerrone called out Conor after he beat Hernandez this weekend, UFC Brooklyn, and Conor McGregor already accepted it. He wants to fight. Let's do it.
Yeah. What would you like to see that fight happen?
Where would I would for sure want to be a 5-rounder. It's got to be a main event.
Yeah, I mean it's McGregor. What? It's not.
They're not going to not give McGregor a 3-round fight.
Yeah.
Especially with all these under the UFC, all these brawls, they're not going to give him a 3-round fight. It's either going to be maybe, I don't know if it's going to be pay-per-view, but for sure, fight.
Maybe an interim championship because McGregor's number 2 right now. So maybe if it falls that way.
Yeah, but I think it might be a fight night main event.
Yeah.
Which I think they're going to stack that card pretty well.
Yeah.
And another thing about Cerrone is that his takedowns. What is that number you said?
He's around 20 for 89 at takedown attempts.
Which isn't very good, but he's not a wrestler, so
yeah.
I mean, he's jiu-jitsu, and another thing is the height. We almost forgot about the height of their
Yeah.
reach. They're almost equal to reach. Cerrone's 73-inch reach, and Conor's 74. But when it comes to height, Conor's 5'9", and Cerrone is 6 feet, around 6 feet 1. But I don't think it's going to make that big of a difference because Conor was having a successful strike landing against Nate Diaz when he fought him twice. And Nate Diaz is about 6 foot, 6'1".
And you gotta remember, a few years ago, Nate Diaz fought Cerrone and was picking him apart boxing.
Mm-hmm.
It was like nothing Cerrone can do about it.
But Cerrone has evolved as a fighter phenomenally, and he's a way better fighter now than he was then. But I don't know what the height is going to be because he was tagging Nate Diaz a lot while they were fighting. So if he tags him, I think he's going to be able to tag Cerrone.
Plus, Cerrone's a little stiff.
Yeah,
he's
Muay Thai style fighting, the way Muay Thai. And what are your predictions for this fight?
I mean, I want to go with Cerrone, but I think the speed and the quickness and the movement of Conor McGregor will be able to get him out of range and let McGregor pop him with that left hand over and over. And I think you can't take too many of those. That left hand is so powerful. So yeah.
Yeah. I'm gonna have to
first
go with
KO.
I think I'm gonna have to go with first round KO for Cerrone.
No, for McGregor.
Oh, I'm gonna agree with the KO part, but I don't think McGregor's gonna do it in the first. I think it might take him maybe first or second round KO.
Yeah.
But hey, I wouldn't be surprised if Cerrone could get it done. I don't know if Cerrone would KO McGregor. I think if Cerrone wins,
He wants to wear him out.
if Cerrone wins submission, maybe second or third round.
Yeah.
I don't know about TKO though. That might be hard for Cerrone.
Unless he like the head kicks are really.
The head kicks is good, but McGregor also throws head kicks as well. So pretty much stand up. They're both pretty high up there when it comes to stand up.
Mm-hmm.
And that's pretty much all I have to
Oh
say.
wait, what about the Dillashaw fight? What's your thoughts on the Dillashaw fight?
Let me see. TJ Dillashaw, which if you're watching this, or if you ever come across this, be a man. Everybody loses in life. Take it on the chin. Yeah, the fight may not have ended as you wanted it to end, but come on. If you would have won that fight, you would have ended it probably in an even worse reaction. You would have been jumping up, screaming, thinking you were the baddest man on the planet. TJ, you're a great fighter. You're still young. You have a lot to do and a lot to accomplish. Take this one under the belt. Learn from it. Don't make the same mistakes. Maybe not drop down to 125 again, and maybe try to stay maybe 135-ish pounds. But don't be such a sore loser, because you've done great things in your career, arguably the best bantamweight ever. And just don't act like that, because not only are you sending a bad message to the fans, but you're also setting like a bad example for your family, your coaches,
The UFC.
The UFC, and it's just not good. You're a great fighter. Just take it on the chin. It sucks to lose. No one likes to lose, and So just come on, man. You're better than that. You lost a fight.
fair and square. I mean, yeah, it might have got stopped a little bit early, but come on.
You would have got finished anyway. You would still
A
walk
guy
out.
with that much power in his right hand would have just kept, and he was just barraging you.
Yeah.
So, you know, take it on the chin. I understand it's tough, but come on, you lost the fight. You know, and that's all I have to say.
Don't, never ever say leaps and bounds better than somebody
Yeah,
if you just got KO'd in 33 seconds.
Yeah, you got finished. You don't take it on the chin though. Take it on the chin.
Yeah.
You don't take time to get over it, and then, you know.
Fight my 135 and see what I can do.
And I think that's pretty much it for this video, guys. Thank you so much for tuning in. And I hope, guys, comment down below. Who do you think will win this fight? What are your comments on Cejudo, Dillashaw, Cerrone, McGregor, all that kind of stuff? And please subscribe, guys. We would really appreciate it. Please like, please share this video, guys. Spread the exclusive interview we have. And yeah, guys. Oh, and also another thing, we're gonna try to do it like a reward, a free giveaway coming up soon. And we're gonna try to start being more consistent.
Like a video each week.
Consistent when we have videos, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Hey, subscribe to Go Splash. Take care, guys.